Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go. Let's do it. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. Come on.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Bang! Hey, lock it. Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch twits. Watch the twits.
Hey, Charlie.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They go play action here on first down. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down, it's Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Hey, 626. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Watch it. Wall, get wall.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let this go for the... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
942, here we go, D. Here I come.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens. And they'll get him down here at the 23. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
60 outlaw.
Be a long day for you. Mike 42, Mike 42.
To throw on third down. Stevens, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now. Tyler Irvin back deep. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
158. Inside. Cat 300. Cat 300. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Jump. Kill it. Motion me out. Get Mike.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They're going to run forward with Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This one taken from the 7, pushing through the contact. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Go. 30 base. Go.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroom. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
It's a gain of 25.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, it's Jones. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And Adams has it complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Packers.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double cover.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tyler Ervin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7.
The kick is good. Makes the score, Packers 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Come on, set. 15, line, 59. Fair. Screen. Watch screen. No. Off. Shift. Watch the shift.
On first down, Stevens. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, foxtrot. Greystone, travel. Shoot.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Check, Mike 42. Check pass. Hey, Mike's 42.
Down.
On 3rd down, Stevens. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Ervin. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. Looking deep. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. The 2nd down carry for Ervin. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, exit.
looking from the gun. Rodgers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Rock it. Back.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down now, Muhammad. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Squeeze. Check. General West.
Check hot route. Hot. Tight dog.
Hey, Haywood.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Urban to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Here we go.
The end result, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check three.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, echo. Look at me. Zipper.
Hey, keep it up.
Looking to throw. Stevens. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Benardrick McKinney, a first-time Pro Bowler a season ago, in on the tackle there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Mike.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, 88. Look again.
Here's Irvin.
Go.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
50.
On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken short. Oh, a nice spin. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Leo.
Kill. Check 37.
Ready.
They go again with Muhammad.
He's checking. Crap.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
319.
Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got this. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 3rd and 2, Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 626. 319.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line.
First down, Green Bay.
Hey, Alpha.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, first down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers. Inside.
Check 99.
Run.
Motion. Reset.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
You ain't got nothing. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Now Rodgers operating from the gun and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watch out. Bang.
Throwing on first down. Stevens. He's going to float this one. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards.
132 fighter.
First and 10 at the 26.
On 1st and 10, Stevens. Catch made by Slayton. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. They find some open field here. They will bring it back. It's a pick-6 on a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, check.
Now Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check 30. Check 30. Slant.
Motion, check.
Oko over here.
Under crunch.
Rodgers to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Fair.
Time up.
On first down, Muhammad. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Rock it. Check up. 80 weapons. 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Muhammad. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Let's go.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Jones has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
So let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Boom, boom. Inside.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Rivers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Packers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign, and they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.